Hey, James.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man, I was working on my dyno last night. I changed the clutch in it, and there's this compensator sprocket thing. What the heck is that?
Oh man, is that an abomination or what? Well, I shouldn't down talk it. I guess the compensator's purpose is kind of like a rotational shock absorber, if you will. Okay, it's some means of cushioning the engine to transmission connection, and I mean, it was all thought of with good intentions. Problem is the '07 and later bikes especially, they tend to wear out extremely fast. Okay, you have these you have this sprocket with these two cams, and it's spring loaded, and the springs consist of a stack of these, they call them bevel washers. They're like a conical flat washer. They're all sandwiched together, and the thing is kind of looks like an 8th grade science project, if you ask me. But anyway, its purpose is to provide a little cushioning between the engine and transmission. And what winds up happening is when these things get a little age on them, the cams are constantly tweaking like this. They wear out, they get all pitted, they don't get adequate lubrication, and the thing starts making all kinds of really gnarly noises. Another thing that happens is the starter tends to wind up. What I mean is the starter will engage the ring gear, and it'll rotate that spring-loaded thing, and it'll boom, snap back and snap on the starter drive, and that's when you get those really bad grinding noises. So what's the thing supposed to do? It's supposed to smooth things out in the ride. Like, let's say you were used to riding, say, I don't know, a Goldwing or a Japanese inline 4, and you want to cruise around town at 40 miles an hour in 4th gear. Well, the compensator kind of takes some of that lurchiness and lash out of the ride, but what's the solution? Use our compensator eliminator. Twin Power makes a compensator eliminator. The thing is beautiful. It's 4340 heat-treated steel. It's machined and heat-treated, perfectly concentric. The compensator, if you ever watched a bike run without the primary cover, there's all kinds of nasty run out in it. Compensator eliminator saves 4.8 pounds of spinning weight, and it doesn't have any springs in it, so it doesn't do that wind up and snap back on the starter. I mean, you're immediately going to notice faster acceleration, better, smoother gear shifting, better starting, and it's going to eliminate all of that noise. Yeah, the downside is if you want to chug around town in top gear at a real low speed, you'll notice a little more lurchiness in the drivetrain, but it's well worth the compromise.
Awesome. Well, thanks.
All right, bro, anytime.